Your favorite mayor who has done the most for the city's residents? In your
Coleman Young, with hands down. Right? I think most people will say that because, like the newcomers right now, they are letting peoples come in and not putting any Detroiters to work. They promise a lot of things. They're buying up everything and doing everything, but they're not helping the residents that's already been here. And so, like Coleman Young, he wasn't for that. And when they let the registry, the peoples that thing go, the resident where you didn't have to live here, that started to decline there. And now they got everything, the newcomers, and they're not helping the Detroiters, the old Detroiters out. And it's like this. You Detroiters don't go anywhere. Stay right here because like this, I got this on my DVD, by the way, when you get my DVD. Detroit is the baddest international waterfront city in America. You can go up under the water within a couple of minutes and get out to the United States, or you can go up over the water within a couple of minutes and get out to the United States. Ain't no other city got it like that. Those ships that go down the Detroit River, it's $1 billion industry a year with a B. Those trucks that go over the river and up under the river, it's $1 billion industry with a B. You know, and so like baddest international waterfront city in America. I see Gilbert and Illich know what's happening. They're buying up every building downtown because they know that this is the baddest international waterfront city in America. And too bad the ones that was in charge, they knew what they had. Well, it comes from leaders that are not qualified. Here's the PhD on leaders. I'm a Leo. The L stand for leaders, you know. And like this is the philosophy on leaders. Leaders can't follow and followers can't lead. You got people that's within politicians that want to be leaders that's not qualified. The reason why the city went kaput. Right, they're not leaders and they're not leaders qualified. Can't follow and followers can't lead. You got people that's within politicians that want to be leaders that's not qualified. The reason why the city went kaput. Right, they're not leaders and they're not qualified. And then it's like this too. To be all the way live, like I say, you have to put the good Lord first to be a lady or gentleman, then be for real. And if you got the good Lord first, then you three things you know that you have to have and that you have to love. You have to love poor peoples, children's, and animals. And see, I got that all on my DVD lot, by the way. You know, those are three things that I love: poor peoples, children's, and animals. You know, and so like you know, those politicians, poor people put them there to help them out, and then as soon as they get there, they forget about the poor peoples that put them there, and all they think about is their pockets. You know, and so like this is what I got for those kind of folks. Now, who's the trick anytime you get your job took and locked up? Nah, so those ones that do that and get locked up, I'm glad for them because they're supposed to be helping poor people. And now here's something I want you to, for the Republicans. These weak politicians, they can't handle these people's coming, these rich Republicans that be coming to town. I be wanting to jump through TV on this one here. You know, when they get to debating against the rich Republicans, the first thing rich Republicans blow out their mouth, I'm a Christian. See, they need Mr. Detroit to be there to check them because like I check them like this. You are not a Christian if you're hating on poor people because Jesus Christ loved poor people. See, I put them in their place. Right. See, right. Talking about you a Christian, I'm not going for it. So you might be able to BS somebody else. You can't BS Mr. Detroit. Right. You are not a Christian if you're hating on poor people. Jesus Christ loved poor people, kids, and animals. All right, my man.
do you feel the city is headed in the right direction?
No, not until the poor peoples get included. That's right. Not until they get included. Right, the poor people's because the world is like this. The world is one big pie. Everybody got a slice. Get your slice and get out the way. Now, if you talking about you want the whole pie, you are greedy and selfish, and that's what the devil is: greedy and selfish. Right. So don't be greedy. Get your slice of the pie. Get out the way. Let somebody else get their slice of the pie. But a lot of the big shot rich Republicans, they want the whole pie, and they don't want poor people. They don't like poor people. So it's not heading in the right direction without them. Right. You have to help the neighborhood. Now downtown, yeah, it's all together fine and dandy, looking nice. What about the neighborhood, the poor people? The city's youth, this is what you need. I got this on my DVD. More police, more penitentiaries, ain't none of that's going to help. What's going to help is that this is what help. Pay them minimum wage and take up a trade. Once they get that trade up under their belt, you can always make a hustle on it. A lot of those little trades don't take no time. Barber, electrician, a plumber, mechanic, all those little computers, all those little things don't take much time. And so, because the game go like this. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. So therefore, you have to, employ them, right? A trade. If you don't have a college education, you need a trade.
What do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy is already here as far as me being Mr. Detroit, making Hard Plaza in Greektown a tourist attraction. Right. And Hollywood ain't got nothing on me. All you need is a pair of eyes you can see. This is my closing statement. As far as old school go like this. I'm 71 years old, and old school go like this. If you don't have anything good or right to say, don't say nothing. And now this is Mr. Detroit saying the reason why the police love me, the politicians, the judges, and everybody downtown love me. And by the way, you're going to love it too, Mr. Tyrone. It's always a treat when real folks meet. And if anybody asks why is that, tell them because you got to be for real to get to heaven. Phonies don't get there. All right. Amen. Got big game there. Big game.